I will.
Hello, Northstar here with another Popup Dungeon Let's Play. Now, the clock is ticking. Probably getting a call back from a government agency in a couple hours. 110 minutes, so that's more like 3 hours, knowing how inaccurate their estimates seem to usually be. Yesterday it was 90 minutes, they said, and it was 146. So they're usually off by a factor of more than 50% longer. That's my guess. Of course, that's not a big sample size. One. A couple times where I said over 2 hours and I never got a call back, ever. I'm going through this for 2 again. I am trying to get Steam achievement I don't have. Trying to get this done. So there's a shareable reward code I saw, a very big one I want to claim, so I want to push this quick.
How do you like my garden?
Is it really a garden if no one gardens it?
The best gardens don't require a gardener. And I can't think of a better place for you to begin your growth.
Eyes have seen much suffering.
Right. I hope you guys caught the character speaking to me. It looks like I'm speaking to myself, which would be weird. So I've been dealing with, for what it's worth, in the government agency stuff, really frustrating stuff with Social Security, disability, Social Security in terms of I became disabled on COVID 2021, and this is a little loud. 54. It's not actually that high a setting. What does a book like this do again? Yes. Purchase abilities. In case I want to get something really good, I want to upgrade it after the fights.
This will aid our quest.
Boulder toss? That's earth type. I could give that.
I humbly accept this gift. An instrument for justice.
To Brock.
Indulge me. Indulge me. Could you clean
This is
off
more
for me?
earth
Indulge me.
magic.
Clean this off for me, please.
I humbly accept this gift.
Let's honor the dead by putting their gear to use. I will
Quake's
sanctify
garbage.
it with my touch.
The Quake ability here.
A boon to our cause.
Indulge me.
Can't easily see how effective it is on Brock because it keeps trying to show what it would be like on Jane, which she's
An
definitely not
instrument
getting
for
this.
justice.
Knowledge is power. That's not bad either.
Alright.
I will sanctify it with my touch.
God, I wish it would stop every time suggesting she get these abilities. She's not getting any of them, so she can shut it. Jane, the character, I'm sure you guys heard her saying over and over, I can sanctify it with my touch. I can sanctify it with my touch. Yeah, no, you can't. And that's almost egotistical. I can sanctify it with my touch. She's actually slightly more effective.
Honor the dead by putting
Interesting.
their gear to use.
With that. This does more damage and heals him in the process. Can stun. Has fewer uses, but I can upgrade all the way at 5 either way. Making it effectively more powerful for the AP. It's reactive, but yeah, I could see a use for that. Nothing like a boulder toss, though. So all earth stuff for the earth
I'll
mage.
keep it safe.
Let's honor the dead by putting their gear to use.
Yeah. Who's ever gonna target Jane?
Could you clean this off for me, please?
Stun should have high effectiveness on her, though.
Indulge me.
Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
Dragon Kick does a lot more damage than these. Calm requires line of sight. An AP siphon doesn't happen that often. I found most mates can just resist it. It actually does less damage average than Overpoke. Dragon Kick or...
This will aid our... I humbly accept this gift.
Judo Chop. This doesn't rely on his aim. Although as it gets more aim, the comma should become better, shouldn't it?
This will aid our quest.
257.
Sometimes greed is a necessary evil.
129.
A boon to our an instrument for justice.
Limited uses, but probably Dragon Kick. It hits so much harder. Alright.
I could use a new staff to lean upon.
Transfer damage could be used to just transfer damage too. Enemies, secure breeze. It's got more uses. Problem is, I think this will only do like 20% transfer. Yeah, I probably don't want that. Give it to James.
I humbly accept this gift.
Really want.
A boon to our cause. I humbly accept this gift. A boon to our
13,
cause.
118. Neither of them is equivalent of Greater Zeal Strike, which you can get from Tactile Flexibility.
This will aid our quest.
You might gain aim though from like Sanctify,
An
which
instrument for justice. A boon to our cause.
yeah, against enemies who don't have good cover, if he gets aim, I'll give him comma.
An instrument for justice.
Alright, so much for the Judo Chop. Probably want to get rid of it. Alright, sorry to take a little too long with that. So where was I? So I got screwed by some of my employers when I was a student. Well, the university, some of the jobs, they weren't paying Social Security because apparently there's an exception to paying to that if you're a student employee. But I mean, even though it wasn't work study or anything. Here we go. First set of enemies. 2 ogres, shoutcaster, Pegasus, another Pegasus. So 2 ogres, 2 Pegasi. I think Pegasi would be the poor old Pegasus, and a shoutcaster. These things have a ton of armor pen. God, they could basically murder anything in my team. As could the ogres, even. Okay, Ascension 45 is harder than I thought it would be. Fun. I can hit them hard, but they can also easily kill my characters. I'd say they might even have the advantage in quality. Maybe.
My wrath undoes the wicked. I do not seek glory.
Just try and thin their numbers.
You'll never visit anymore.
Never turn your face from the pilgrims in an unholy no evil.
Evasion, resistance, defense. Much less evasive, the ogre, so it's probably... Oh, but the Pegasus has way less health.
When am I getting grandchildren?
I do not seek glory.
Okay,
My wrath.
so I probably want to take down this Pegasus nice and early. Can't deal with everything, but if I can thin the enemy numbers a little bit, even if I have to end up resurrecting characters, it'll probably be worth it.
Gravity has made me short.
If the power level goes too much higher, she'll get down to 0 movement. That'll be a real problem. Then she'll be stuck wherever I put her.
Where are you going with such a plump pouch? Oi, oi, oi. Kanegaruka.
I could give this guy...
Effort is the man. Long have I watched.
Probably here. Flame Blade. It's off cooldown. Nope, it's not. Shoot.
There is a storm on that.
Everything's in cooldown except, Holy Promise on the rogue, maybe. Maybe the best I can do.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Time for some explosive action.
Brought my sit here on wall.
The elements do my bidding. Where is my hat? Where is my hat?
James can stand there.
Yokoso.
Long have I watched man.
Konbanwa.
Geisha there. She can daze it when it tries to attack. She can either daze enemies who attack her or stun those who get too close. She's actually not that vulnerable. James might actually be in worse shape.
Storm on the horizon.
Or Vitat.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Have you been getting enough fiber?
Where is my hat? Effort is the magic of man.
Just might stand up, step there if enemies come this way, but
Have you been eating your beans?
alright, the range on this is 5. Yep, this will have to do. So, anyways, student employees, there's an exception with Social Security Administration and or Social Security taxes and all that with them paying in, but there shouldn't be an exception on normal employers unless they're religious organizations, so pretty much never. And I had a employer who absolutely should have been paying Social Security and wasn't. So I'm trying to track that down. I don't know if it make enough difference in work credits because I don't remember exactly what they paid me. But it's impossible to get through the IRS. You go through this stupid generative AI phone tree that's hot garbage, and well, actually, it's not hot garbage. It's doing what it's designed to, which is make it impossible to resolve issues of certain types with like employers not paying up and stuff, because the system is intentionally being subverted by those with power.
Let's make this quick.
At this point, the IRS is intentionally being undermined. That is to say, start building up some shield here.
Who needs saving?
It's just, it's noxious. Trying to deal with my congressman's office. I have an IRS person to see if that will help. Probably won't, honestly.
Eternal dawn, call upon your light.
It's worth noting this isn't all that powerful on him, but it gives him healing received, which should make this more effective if he survives long enough for it. Anyhow.
My wrath undoes the wicked.
Just trying to do everything I can to correct records and fight the system that is trying to screw me over because I went back to grad school and then became disabled and apparently briefly fell below the number of work credits you need for Social Security keeps increasing. So I had enough before I went back to grad school. I get screwed by going back to grad school, even though your life expectancy, your remaining life expectancy is shorter the older you are. So it makes no sense that the money I paid in was enough for them to pay in if I become disabled 29, but I go back to grad school 30, get disabled 31, suddenly they won't pay, even though it makes no sense unless it's about who's deserving, in which case why don't we reward unpaid work or people going to grad school or things like that. It's nonsense. It's designed to mess people up. God, I can do almost no damage to these guys. That's a problem. Taking down the Pegasus is going to be a challenge. Looks like this is the most effective ability.
I bring
Alright.
the flame.
Needs to move out of the way so
My path is
Hrothgar
righteous.
can get in there.
Never turn your face from the cold.
Alright, gee.
Warm your hands by the fire, friend.
This will pay for itself partly in mobility if I'm lucky. Yippity uppers.
Stay close.
This isn't good.
Have I watched?
I don't even think I can take down the Pegasus. I think I underestimated The difficulty scaling. Lovely.
Hard to stay clean when you're from the dirt streets.
Of course, my companions have incredible power. These guys don't have the mobility to reach the Pegasus's back. Oof. You can mug the ogre. Won't quite kill it, but I guess it's something.
Oi, Timmy.
My, how you've grown.
Can copy the Holy Strike ability, but you wouldn't be able to use it. That'd be pointless. Well, no, not really.
You, Tori, seems mind if I use your generated content?
It would allow him to gain it up sooner. Let's destroy this if I really wanted. Nope. Nope. 7 APM bellies. Yeah, I'll do this. Doesn't matter if it's on terrain. Could steal some buffs from Hrothgar. He's more likely to survive than him.
Now
Take his pocket. Since he's as good as dead, anyhow. Alright. And now he can gang up. Oh wait, now he can reach... Oh shoot. Oh well.
Oi, Kyodai. Where are you going with such a plump pouch?
Hold on. I'm back. I apologize, and I may have already screwed this fight up. It's possible I could get wiped out to redo, because what I should do is have Wayboon pickpocket mobility off of Hrothgar, who probably shouldn't have moved. Should have set it up so that he could just buff himself, then the companion could steal the buff, and if he could have reached the back of the Pegasus, I think he could have at least taken the Pegasus out. At this point, all I've done is damage 2 enemies, and probably won't be able to take either out before they just wipe all 3 of these characters who attack them. This is not going to be easy. Also, summon will probably get killed. It's not that hard for the Pegasus, I don't think. I mean, 384% evasion, 113 defense. Yeah, he's probably as good as dead. I guess I can have the original fall back. Make the enemy have to at least move a distance to reach him. That wouldn't hurt.
Election time.
Right. I just might actually be able to take the ogre down. Combination of the cat pounce and a scratch. Yep. Okay. And the Pegasus is wounded. I guess this wasn't terrible. Of course, why did I bother mugging the ogre? Oh well. I guess I did steal AP for this guy from it. Not that he needed it. Probably. Bush Stalker on the ogre. Detaunted. Nice. Cool. Wise Woman isn't actually the hardest to take down. With the Geisha buffer. Maybe there's a chance she survives then.
When am I getting grandchildren? I'm going for the new record. Let's do this.
Oh, did hurt the Pegasus. A little friendly fire.
Will not be extinguished.
This one's gonna need a replay.
My faith will not falter.
Hrothgar isn't quite dead. That made the Pegasus waste
My heart.
attack, though he's dead regardless of that. Would have been dead either way.
Will not die.
Maybe it's not a total loss.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Oh no. He's in trouble.
You're not gonna like this.
Maybe this guy can take one of these down. It's around for a couple turns. This is not gonna be easy. So, yeah, sorry if wasn't. I said, I think. I got a call before from someone I tried to reach earlier. I was having issues with email not getting emails. I was getting newsletters and junk, but I wasn't getting emails from a couple important offices that I, actually really needed to reach. That's not great, to say the least. The amount of shielding that Brock's got.
Darkness will not rise.
Assuming he can survive almost anything that hits him. Alright. Keisha can only daze one thing.
Feel the light course
Let's try and keep him alive. Cool. Save AP from here.
The elements do my bidding. Let's risk a little magic.
This will buff Brock since he's super durable. Give him some offense to go with that defense. Alrighty then. Pegasus not so easily killed, but the Shoutcaster. Sayonara. take him out.
Time to hit the match. You know, this is not
Never
free.
look a gift horse in the mouth.
All that mobility. Nice. Copy teleport.
Do you have the pattern?
Nice.
Mind if I borrow? Mine is better.
Darn it. He only got one. Oh well.
Oi, Timmy.
There goes my record.
Hmm. Nice. This guy is powerful. Rogue's behind.
Oi, Yarudobo. Anegaruka.
Another bandit. These guys don't have any buffs.
Oi, Aibo. Hard to stay clean when you're from the dirt streets. A gift from the family.
Oh, he's out of those anyways. Oh well. Oh, you can move awfully far in one movement point. Oh, this can move him up to 5. I see. And failed. Teleport has a chance to fail. And it just did.
Tori, same story.
Oh well.
Oi, oi, oi.
These bandits might win the fight for me. Maybe.
Oi, Timmy. Here. 8, 9. You know, this is not free.
These guys can themselves bring in more bandits if they use enough AP.
It's your yen. Delicately. Itterasai. Ocha wa ikage desu ka?
Have you been eating your beans?
As long as Pegasus doesn't kill that Master Wave Boon, the one with all the summons, I'm good. Oof. Stun resisted. Darn it. Dazed. which even that could have been resisted.
Here, buy yourself some dango.
Uh-oh. Yeah, these guys are weak compared to the master one. We made short work of them all.
Time for some explosive action.
Right.
The better to help you with.
Still a bunch of defense doing that. Cool.
Who needs saving?
Crit chance. I'll get a second holy intervention.
Light the way.
10.
Hard to stay clean when you're from the dirt streets.
Hmm.
Election time. I gotta do that. Mine is better.
Gives them all this haste again. Mobility. Ah, divine fervor. That's right. Stole that. Mug won't quite do it. Chop might give him. Oh, we got a second use of mug. Not even necessary. Victory! But only by the slimmest of margins. Well, not the slimmest, but I did lose
That was easy.
several party members.
I will sanctify it with my touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna beg to disagree about that being easy, Brock.
Clean this off for me, please.
I'm really gonna beg to disagree on that one. Character Brock, he said, that was easy? Yeah, no. Next room, I guess. Beats, maybe I won't go too much further. I'm all stressed out. Trying to survive, hearing the income-based payment plans for student loans are disappearing. That's gonna screw me. I went to grad school. Got a degree which was just a master's. That wasn't in sciences that didn't have amazing job prospects, but at the time I was an ROTC. And was hoping to continue it. Army ROTC lets you continue at the time. I don't know if they got rid of this policy. Let you continue into grad school, into a master's and undergrad ROTC progress, and the plan had been to be an an officer in the army for a while, maybe medical support staff, maybe something else, get some good writer's recommendation, stay for the MCAT, apply to med schools, get in, and having served my country. At the time, I was not a socialist like I am now, and I was less cynical about the U.S. as a big evil empire than I am now. But my program shut down while I was in it. They didn't tell me when I enrolled or matriculated, even not till after matriculated, that they were already planning on shutting the program down, starting the process. And while they kept the program life support long enough for me to graduate and get my degree, I meant there was like none of the alumni network, and you know the program isn't continuing to build a reputation. It no longer exists.
I will fear no evil.
No, in fact, and as if that wasn't bad enough.
There is a storm on the horizon.
And with the RHC, I ran into medical clearance issues, which screwed me, and so I wasn't able to finish with that. And if that wasn't bad enough, I only got TH at my first semester and get any more. I suffered horrible abuse and exploitative treatment in my TA-ship.
I will fear no evil.
Probably actually want the rogues behind here.
Where are you going with such a plump pouch?
Keep these guys a little further back.
I do not seek glory.
I think I can take out more. And that golem's gonna be darn tough. Might manage to take out the 2 goblins. The bat swarm, but not the golems. That's gonna be hard.
My wrath undoes the wicked. I will fear no evil.
Let's see. Now I should make the others come to me.
I do not seek glory.
You know, let me just pause this and I'll set this up off camera to save you guys a tiny bit of time and keep the video shorter. And back. Looking at this, this is at 42 minutes already. I don't want to make this video too long. You know, you guys probably don't want to hear me talk too much more in this video, at least, about, it's enough for one sitting, about how I did what I thought was the right thing each time, based on what I knew about the world, you know, gathering stories along the way of people's suffering under the system and realizing the system was fundamentally flawed. But, and got screwed over and over. It's a story. Maybe I'll tell more in the next video. Maybe I won't. But I should cut this here. I'll continue this battle. Got everyone set up for it. Reasonably well. I mean, you know, I'm deploying pretty defensively. I might want to do a different setup, but I might not. I don't know. Viewers, take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Till next time, this is Northstar. Adieu.